Hello students, welcome to Spectra Education Academy. In this video, I am going to explain answers for few previous NEET questions in the chapter Motion in Plane. First question, if the magnitude of sum of two vectors is equal to magnitude of difference of the two vectors. So we need to find the angle between these vectors. So this is given in 2016, first phase. So the meaning of the question is magnitude of sum of two vectors. Sum means addition is equal to magnitude of difference. So this is based on parallelogram of vector addition. The magnitude of sum of two vectors. It is according to parallelogram a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. This is equal to a square minus a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. So a square, b square, both sides get cancelled. So taking minus 2ab left side, 4ab cos theta addition is equal to 0. Cos theta equal to 0 is at an angle of 90 degrees. Cos theta is equal to 0 first because 4ab will come down. So theta will be 90. So last option is correct. Moving to the another question. In a given diagram, A is equal to 15 meter per second square represents the total acceleration of a particle moving in the clockwise direction in a circle of radius. R is equal to 2.5 meters at a given instant of time. The speed of the particle we need to find out. So this is given second phase NEET 2016. So first thing is, this is the circular path and A is at this instant A is directed. This is centripetal acceleration. Now you treat this as hypotenuse. So therefore construct right angle triangle here. So this quantity A is, you treat it as hypotenuse. So this is going to be AC. So therefore, this is if you take theta here, making use of cos theta. So this A has component along the direction of AC. So therefore, cos theta is equal to adjacent by. So what is adjacent? AC is the adjacent. Hypotenuse is E. So AC, centripetal acceleration is adjacent. A cos theta. So what is A given? 15. Cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. This is going to be AC. Now, we are looking for speed of the particle. So get back the equation of centripetal acceleration here. V square by R is equal to 15 with the root 3. So you make it, this is 1.732 roughly divided by 2. Then next, so looking for V square. So V square is equal to 15 into 1.732 divided by 2 into R. How much is R? 2.5. So therefore, this is going to be 1.25. Then, so if you simplify this, you'll finally get V square as, just we calculate. So V square will be 32.475. So if you want V, you make it under root. So roughly this is going to be 5.69. Otherwise, it's close to 5.7. So third option is correct. Moving to the another question. This is question number 3. The x and y coordinates of the particle at any time are x is equal to 5t minus 2d square. X is equal to 5t minus 2d square. Similarly, y coordinate is equal to 10t. Respectively, where x and y are in meters and t is in seconds, we need to find out acceleration of the particle at t is equal to 2 seconds. So this is given in 2017. So to get the acceleration, first you differentiate x with respect to time. So you'll get velocity first, dv by dt. So this is going to be vx, dx by dt in particular. So therefore, differentiation of t along with the 5. So differentiation of t is 1. So get back differentiation formula. T to the power of n d by dt. So is equal to n into t to the power of n minus 1. So power is, it has 1, t to the power of 1 minus 1 plus. So this is minus 2. 2 into t to the power of 2 minus 1. So therefore Vx is going to be, this is t to the power of 1 minus 1 is t to the power of 0, that is equal to 1, 5 minus. This is 4t. This is Vx. So similarly, try to get Vy. To get Vy, make it dy by dt. So d by dt of 10t. So once again, differentiation of t is 1. This can also be written as n. 1 into t to the power of 1 minus 1. So this will be 10 only. Now to get acceleration, we need to go for further differentiation. Ax, it is dv by dt x. So therefore, what is dvx? Dvx is this. So d by dt of 5 minus 4d. So this is going to be differentiation of 5 is 0. Then differentiation of minus 4t. So therefore, minus 4, 1 into t to the power of 1 minus 1, there will be minus 4. So what about next dvy? Is there a possibility to exist ay? So let us check. So d by dt of vy. Since vy has only numerical value, differentiation of numerical value 0. So therefore ay does not exist. The answer is only ax, that is minus 4 meter per second square. Second option is correct. Next, moving to the another question. When an object, this is question number 4. When an object is shot, from the bottom of a long, smooth inclined plane, kept at an angle 60 degrees with the horizontal, it can travel a distance x1. So you can understand with the help of diagram like this. This is the inclined plane. So this is shot at an angle 60. This covers a distance x1. This is first part of the question along the plane. But when the inclination is decreased to 30, this is 60. When the inclination is decreased to 30, so roughly this may be 30. So inclination is decreased to 30 and the same object is shot with the same velocity, it can travel x2. So we need to find out ratio of x1 and x2. So this is the height of the inclined plane. This is the height of the inclined plane. So get back the formula of height of inclined plane. So first you try to get a height in terms of x1, height in terms of x2. So making use of sin theta directly, sin 60 in the first case, sin 60 is equal to h by x1. So this is maximum height. Similarly, sin 30 is equal to h by x2. So therefore, h max in the first case, x1 sin 60. Similarly, in the second case, h max second case, this is h max second case, x2 sin 30. So let us use these equations to get the ratio of x1 and x2. Yeah. compare both the cases. X1 sin 60 is equal to X2 sin 30. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2 along with X1 is equal to X2. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. 2 and 2 get cancelled. Question is to find out X1 by X2. So this is 1 by root 3. Root 3 will come down. So fourth option is correct. Moving to question number 5. The speed of a swimmer in still water. So it means Vs are given 20 meters per second. So formula explanation is done in the previous videos of motion in plane. The speed of river water is 10 meter per second. So this is going to be VRG. So it is 10 meter per second. Is flowing due east. So due east means from left to right. Yeah, so this is the width of the river. So VRG is equal to 10 meter per second. So when river is flowing due east, if he is standing on the south bank of the river at A, let us say, wishes to cross the river along the shortest path. So shortest path means what? You have to start moving in the opposite direction, slightly opposite direction. So this should be VSR. Right. So the angle at which he should make his strokes with respect to north is given by. Yeah. So the formula is basic formula, source formula. X is equal to, after you take resolution, all that, you'll get the formula minus VSR sin theta. So this one you need to find out. Plus VRG into time first. So time can be replaced minus VSR sin theta plus VRG. Time can be replaced with the width of the river divided by other component of VSR. So therefore VSR cos theta. Now question is shortest path means what? You want to reach here. So therefore read that to reach here at what angle he should start. So that is the question. So therefore, if you make x equal to 0, so this is going to be minus VSR sin theta plus VRG, because VSR cos theta into 0 is 0, divided by D is also 0. So therefore, this is equal to 0. So you'll get VSR sin theta is equal to VRG. Then sin theta is equal to VRG by VSR. VRG is given 10. VSR is given 20. So this is going to be 1 by 2. Now, but so this theta is now 1 by 2 means sin theta is equal to 1 by 2 means theta is equal to 30 degrees. So answer is 30 west, because river is flowing east. So you have to start moving. The shortest path means what? With the vertical, it should be 30 west. So this is, so second option is correct. Question number 6. Two particles A and B are moving in a uniform circular motion in concentric circles of radii RA and RB with the speeds VA and VB respectively. Their time period of rotation is same. So T of the particle A is equal to T of the particle B. The ratio of the angular speeds of A to that of B will be. So get back angular speed. Angular speed is in general angular displacement by time, rate of change of angular displacement. When it completes one rotation, it describes an angle 2 pi. So this time you have to rename it as time period. So therefore, first case omega A particle. So it is 2 pi by capital T A. Similarly, for the second particle omega B, 2 pi by TB. So second case and first case, omega A by omega B is equal to 2 pi by Ta whole divided by 2 pi by Tb. So these two get cancelled. Tb by Ta. So they mentioned time period is same. So therefore these two get cancelled. Answer is 1. So omega A by omega B is equal to 1:1. So first option is correct. Moving to the next question. A car starts from rest and accelerates at 5 meters per second square. At 4 seconds, a ball is dropped out of a window. So let us say, what is the velocity it is going to acquire after 4 minutes, after 4 seconds? Window by a person. So therefore, it behaves like a horizontally projected body by a person sitting in the car. What is the velocity and the acceleration of the ball after 6 seconds? So this is given in NEET 21. So therefore, first try to get what is the velocity it is going to acquire after 4 seconds. Question number 7. Making use of V is equal to U plus AT. So this is horizontal direction only. So therefore, acceleration. What is acceleration is? Starting from rest means U0, acceleration is 5. Time is 4 seconds. So therefore, it is going to acquire 20 meters per second. With this 20 meters per second, ball is dropped like this. So ball is dropped means this is the path. After it is dropped, it follows this kind of path. But what we need to find out, velocity and acceleration after 6 seconds. So remove first 4 seconds out of 6. So remaining 2 seconds will be 2 seconds. So you can expect after 2 seconds, the particle may be somewhere here. So immediately when it follows the parabolic path, it possesses horizontal component and it possesses vertical component. So therefore, Vx can be written as Ux Ax. So therefore, this is when body moves in the plane, it possesses separately Vx and Vy. Similarly, there is a chance to possess Sx and Sy, Ax and Ay. So therefore, horizontally, there is no change in velocity. So therefore, it does not possess acceleration horizontally according to projectile motion concept. So therefore, this Vx remains as 20 meters per second. When you come to Vy, so once again, making same equation. So Uy plus Ayt square. So within 2 seconds, it moves under gravity without providing any velocity in vertical direction at the time of dropping from the window of the car. So this is G with the 2. So this is 20 meters per second. So since Vx and Vy are perpendicular to each other, theta 90, making use of parallelogram for resultant velocity, Vx square plus Vy square plus 2Vx Vy cos theta. So therefore, theta 90 means this entire term does not exist. So Vx is 20, that is 400. Vy is also 20, that is 400, squaring of it. Root height 800, otherwise you can make it as 2 into 400. So within the root 400, root 400 and root 2. So root 400 is 20 root 2 meters per second. So this is the velocity after 2 seconds. Next, you need to also find out acceleration. So therefore, once it is dropped, the body behaves like a freely falling body. It possesses acceleration as acceleration due to gravity. So that is going to be 10 meters per second. So fourth option is correct. Moving to the next question. Particle moving in a circle of radius r with a uniform speed takes a time t to complete one revolution. If this particle were projected with the same speed at an angle theta to the horizontal, maximum height attained is equal to 4r. So h is equal to 4r. The angle of projection theta is then given by, so this is given in 21. So first you try to find out what is the time period. So for that, V is equal to distance by time. So when it completes one circular path, distance traveled is going to be 2 pi r, circumference, by t. So therefore, so this is going to be V. Now get back the equation of H max. So H max equation is V square sin square theta by 2g is equal to 4r. Now let us substitute this V here. 2 pi r by t whole square along with the sin square theta divided by dg is equal to 4r. Now, so we need to find out sin square theta first. Sin square theta is equal to 2g will come this side. So, otherwise before that you write one more step here. This is going to be 4 pi square r square divided by t square into sin square theta divided by 2g is equal to 4r. So, 2 get cancelled 2 times. Then this 2 get cancelled 2 times. So therefore, sin square theta is equal to 2rg multiplied with the t square divided by this pi square and r square will come down. So one r get cancelled here. Now finally, sin square theta is equal to 2g t square divided by pi square r. So sin theta is equal to squaring of this. So therefore, when you cancel square on left side, you will get the other quantity right side will be under root 2g t square by pi square r. This is to the power of 1 by 2. So theta is equal to sin inverse of 2g t square divided by pi square r to the power of 1 by 2. So 2g t square pi square r, fourth option is correct. Moving to the next question. A ball projected with velocity 10 meter per second at an angle 60 degrees with the vertical direction. Its speed at the highest point of the trajectory. So just to draw the diagram. With the vertical dimension. In general, we derive the equation taking horizontal. So this is 60. So if you derive the equation with the horizontal, the angle will be 30 degrees, 90 minus 60. So we have derived the equation keeping angle with the horizontal only. So this is the path it follows. When it comes to maximum height, it possesses velocity horizontally. That is u cos theta. So u cos theta remains same everywhere. Then vertical component of velocity at maximum height will be 0. So Vx you need to find out u cos theta. So how much is u? U is 10. Cos 30 because with the horizontal only. This is root 3 by 2. So 5 root 3 is the answer. So it possesses only this much velocity at the highest point. That is at H max. The last option is correct. Moving to the next question. So last question. A cricket ball is thrown by a player at a speed of 20 meters per second in a direction 30 above the horizontal. Right. So now you can directly proceed with the 30. So this is V. How much is V? 20 meters per second. Yeah. Then this is 30. The maximum height attained by the ball during its motion. So this is the point of maximum height. So get back the equation of maximum height. H max is equal to u square or v square. V square sin square theta by 2g. V is 20 means v square will be 400. Sin 30 or sin square 30. So sin square 30 sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin square 30 will be 1 by 4, squaring of it, 2 into G is 10. So this is going to be 100 and 10, so 2, 5. So first option is correct. Students, thank you very much for watching my video. In the next video, I'll continue with the explanation of another few questions which are covered, which are given in previous NEET exam. So the chapter name is Newton laws of motion. But don't forget to share and subscribe with your friends and relatives. Thank you once again.